Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step.
Looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and I'll bring her to Colburn prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Hold your horses, Corporal. Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. He's on. Ramsey's gonna be back in fashion in time. He'd be smart to remember that. How to keep my mind on my duties.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think. The Hound Pits pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this?
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye. I can't dally. I need my signet ring. This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
It's kind of dry.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
One of them two-penny drinks.
Traitors.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. Back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
So he says, keep alert, and I says, I haven't.
Nothing then.
I've been alert. Then he says, oh yeah, but this time, I really mean it.
Hey, who is... You are no match for me. I'll bring your head to the Duke!
Traitor. That was... This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. I have a feeling I'll need these. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I've got to get out of Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
I think I heard something.
You're not fit for the Watch uniform. I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled this. Got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform. The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. That's Emily Caldwin! You aren't going anywhere! Should have listened to Mom and become a hairdresser.
Attention, Dunwall. Attention, Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason.
Who's this?
Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall. I need assistance!
Probably nothing, but,
No! I'll kill you for that! Hey, who is... It's the Empress! Former Empress, I mean!
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
My own body. I don't feel safe anymore.
So if I have 2, and I give him 1, I still got me 1. But then if I eat it... No, if he eats it, then what?
Hey, where do you think you're going? You ready? What was that?
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
Help me! Someone! Anyone! Someone! Protect me!
Someone's not feeling well! I need help!
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't...
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live. I don't want to die! Guard! Someone! That's not right! Help!
Hey, who
What's
is...
happening now? My God.
I'll tear you to pieces! Ugh.
Came here to warn the Royal Protector. Maybe... Lady, you want to hear what I... Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that?
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower.
Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. You're up.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Now, which ship is that out there? You know the skipper? Damn it! See anything on the front? No. First I'll yell.
Oh, hello.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
I don't feel safe.
New restrictions analysis due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Hey, come here.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money.
We just know they're there. I'll give it up for good.
I got thrown around by the Grand Guard yesterday, like a sack of flour.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
You gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, he just ran through.
Fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I, and the now royal consort to the Empress. Days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels and levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Always conflict. Greed, lust.
This year's floodwatch is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely. Contact the Grand Serkonan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation.
Smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place. What was that? Brothers. That is what I should have said.
Intruder!
Remorse. It bothered me all the night.
What's going on here?
I'll perform rites over your...
I don't want to die!
After the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and
Can't stay hidden forever!
fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress.
smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
Put on hold as the youth recover from his death. An additional tariff will be levied against foot traffic in the Grand Palace.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
I mean, when's this is ridiculous. It's crazy. I mean, it's ridiculous. If I only had a boat of my own. That's the life.
I doubt I can help you. Whatever you want.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
What's happening now?
This year's bloodline.
I'll tell you that you aren't going anywhere.
It'll be that sadistic crown killer.
Or an infested corpse. Do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely.
You won't get away!
Contact the Grand Sir Conan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation.
Stand a chance anyway. Where is she? Damn it!
Show yourself and state your name.
Fellow Sir Conans, in the
A
Duke's
wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
as a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs.
The sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Including citizens moving between home and work.
Stop!
Any attempts to hinder the Grand Guard in their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force. Any complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guardsman.
You're here somewhere.
careful with that sword. Grand Guard won't like it.
Use making trouble.
All right.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine. Glad we could do business. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry? I shouldn't deal with strangers.
I have something that might... My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Hark that was, harken, she goes, look sharp, come on side, look sharp, where...
Huh? Everyone's gotta die, yeah. But please, not today. I sure hope she's not around anymore. I'm not in the mood. Masked killer. Heard some victims were found half devoured. Blood and shit everywhere. Huh?
Brothers and sisters, could we have imagined that the bastard traitor Emily Caldwin and her murderous father were guilty of witchery and black heresy? The corruption is deep, without limits. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit. Be wary for the agents of the Outsider. Heed my words and save yourselves. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer. Apart from the flocks entrusted to our care. Apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect.
Hey you, come here!
This tale is told within our mightiest enclaves. And sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimage.
Oh, what's going on here?
But strictures. Too late. Better search the place. I don't have time for games.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations.
Hello?
From us. And
Anybody?
It seems dangerous.
Someone there.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct.
So let's see.
It grieves me to imagine what cultists might have...
What the?
Stop! End of the road, thief! You! Revenge!
Wherever you are.
Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. Seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on...
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted on ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural. A stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the Outsider.
Who's running around over there?
I was infected with blood fly Norrod. I'd probably kill myself.
Avenir Station. This should take me out to the Institute. More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke. This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Adamire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined.
Watch out! What? Oh, you little shit! Oh. Neil!
Someone there?
Who does things like that? Thought I saw.
Who's there?
Heard something.
The Adamire Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for pampered aristocrats recuperating from their imagined ills. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name, which is about to end. They say Dr. Hypatia's brilliant, but if she's involved with the murders, she's going to pay.
Someone there? Well, let's see. What was it?
Nothing here?
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look around.
Whatever that was.
What am I?
You've been working here for months. You know Dr. Hypatia's office is off limits to you.
I'm begging you. It would only take a few hours for Dr. Hypatia to see them. My 7-year-old broke her leg carrying water down to the miners. And my 3-year-old has been coughing dust for weeks. His skin is so pale. He's gray. I could bring them here.
I am very sorry, but there's nothing. Dr. Hypatia doesn't accept patients, and the Institute is under the Grand Guard Authority. Apparently, you can't be trusted to do your job without creating problems.
I can't lose another child. Where is Dr. Hypatia?
Lock her up until further notice.
What? No! My children need me! Let me go!
They say something's amiss, then I just... That sounded like
you hear that?
broken glass.
What? Have a look around. Nothing here. Let's have a look around. Oh, shit. Somebody's down.
A victim of the Crown Killer, no doubt.
Hairs on the back of... Huh?
Accept my transfer. Damn it. Got to get over to one of the other districts. Oh well.
No, no, no!
Let me have it.
She stays with. Hypatia never.
Hello? Someone there? Is there? Who's there?
Take this!
Never seen such a massive infestation.
Are you a patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Do you cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see Kiran Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just, I used to do such good... Who is that calling me? Excuse me.
Adamar with non-authorized persons will be court-martialed and imprisoned.
I've gotten something under my fingernails again. What was I working with? Iodine, perhaps? I can hear her whispering from down in a well. Terrible killings. So much blood. So much meat. Why are you so damn timid? You little mouse.
The old man is with Kiran Jindosh, who's prying him apart, digging out all his secrets.
I didn't used to lose things like this. Disease of memory, perhaps. A common affliction for the gifted. Hold of your tongue and pull it from your head, if I could.
Because Ichabod Boyle is next on the list. Make haste and make this one messy.
The Duke must see reason. I need more patience. There's so much I could do here. Like when Adamire was open. Coming back to the Institute after my trip hasn't relaxed me as I thought it would. My sleep is disturbed. Oh, the next one. The next one.